Yay. Beats.
Ladies and gentlemen, Goosecast episode 2 of that's not the actual name. We haven't come up with the name yet.
Did you change it yet?
I haven't thought of anything. We didn't really. I don't know what to call it.
We don't come prepared to this shit, just so y'all know.
No, we're prepared, but like, this could be a good opening statement. If you have an idea of what to call the podcast, go ahead, drop it below. Goosecast works for me because it's always been like the loose goose branding. Like, you know, I'm Goose Cheesy, but I want it to be representative of Giovanni as well, and not just, you know.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, because I
like loose geese. I don't know how the
loose
comments,
geese.
The watchers feel about this, but loose
what
geese.
What do you guys think about loose geese? Because the way this podcast is going to work is right now it's just me and Giovanni, but as people are feeling the vibe, we could have people come on, come off, or possibly looking for a permanent third. So if we have a third person, it would be more than just the two of us, which geese, like a flock of geese, you know, loose geese, works. But
that was our idea behind it, at least.
You know, I don't want it to be like too corny, you know?
Yeah.
People like,
we have hella topics today. Let's get on that. We have hella topics. Number one, JJK. He finally started watching it.
Yes.
So happy he finally started watching it. It's the best anime that come out this year by far. I don't care what y'all say. Don't argue it. It's the best anime to come out this year.
Gee, I wonder what makes you say that. Definitely not the big banner you have behind you.
Yeah, definitely not that. Definitely not that. But yeah, it's fucking amazing. And I want you to speak on it. So what did you like so far? Because I know you only watched season 1 so far, right?
All right, I'm at a struggling point, honestly. Okay.
Oh, what do you mean?
Everybody,
enlighten me.
From what I've heard, everybody says, "Oh no, you gotta watch till season 2 because season 2 is when everything goes crazy." Yeah. Which, from what the hell is going on? Lucy, what are you doing? From what everybody usually says, like, a lot of people will always be like, "Hey, this show is great," and if you're hearing that from multiple sources, it's usually true. So when everybody says that season 2 is bomb, I believe it. Which is why I would push through.
Season 1 was pretty live too, though. I'm not gonna cap. Like, season 1 was pretty active. From what I remember, season 2 is better, but I'm not gonna say 10 times. It's just a lot better. But the whole anime in general was good.
I'm at a point, which as of last night, because I was watching, I got done with the exchange saga or whatever, however the fuck you want to call it. Where
you can call it. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it's called, but I could be off. I'm not an expert. My memory, like I was telling Giovanni the other day, like, I had a bunch of stuff I wanted to talk about, and I went to bed and woke up and could not remember any of it.
That's why we write shit down, you know?
Yeah.
Just in case.
So I did start taking notes last night, but after that exchange event, because they fought the one tree person, the tree lady, whatever the fuck that cursed spirit is.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I just call it the tree. I ran into Ashley's
on her face.
Yeah, I ran into Ashley's room. I was like, they're fighting a tree. You know,
which that tree is strong as fuck. Also, it was creepy. It's creepy that she talks through through her brain and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like her
essentially, yeah.
Thoughts. Yeah, weird as fuck. It's a cool concept.
Yeah, it that I like because I don't know how to put it into words, but I feel like a lot of people have had moments in their life where there's just like an understanding, like a person didn't say something, but you kind of just like picked up on what they needed. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't know. A good example is way back in the day when I worked at Burger Fresh, I was doing food prep in the morning, and I kid you not, I swear this dude, I think his name was Joe, was working with me, and I swear he said, "Could you pass me the pepper?" So I like reached up and grabbed the pepper, and I like went to hand it to him. And he looked at me terrified, like dumbfounded, like
like I never said that shit.
And he was like, well, no, he straight up was like, how did you know I needed that? I was like, you just said it, right?
Ask me, bro.
to me, that's how they communicate with the tree person. Real. You know, world's biggest coincidence, that or I'm psychic. You know.
So I can't remember. That episode was what's his name, Toji and God, I'm so bad with names. Hold up. Was Toji and Yuji jumping the tree person?
Yeah.
It was okay. So that was season 1. Toji and Yuji jumped him. Yeah, his best friend. Right.
His best friend.
What kind of woman do you like? Do you like Jennifer Lawrence? That guy, yeah.
It was just funny. After the fight, he's chasing him down, and he's like, I can't explain it, but it feels like we've been together since middle school, even though I just met him.
Dude, that relationship gets so much funnier too in season 2 because they like really emphasize it whenever he's next to him, bro. Yeah, but so they would jump him, and so he showed his technique. Then I don't know if I'm spoiling that part yet, where he claps and he kind of like teleports wherever an inanimate object is. Okay, that shit is fucking live, bro. Oh my god, that is so fucking dope. Yeah, so Mahito, I don't know what's going on with Did he fight Mechamaru yet?
Describe Mechamaru.
Let me shut the fuck up. No, let me shut the fuck up, man. That shit is live. Just know when that comes around, be ready, bro. Eyes on the TV. It's gonna be so live, bro.
I think Keaton accidentally spoiled it for me.
What did he say?
He sent me a reel about Jujutsu Kaisen, and it was Gojo talking to what's his name? The pink-haired dude. The main character.
Oh, Yuji?
Yeah, Yuji. Because they always call him by his last name because that's how Japanese.
Oh, Itadori? Yeah.
Itadori. That's what it was. So Gojo's talking to Itadori about Sukuna. He's like, I could probably beat Sukuna even at full power. And it Sukuna's mouth comes through and he goes, Chapter 234. And I was like, did that just spoil the manga where he probably absolutely obliterates Gojo or some shit? You know? I don't know if they animated that part yet.
No. That's gonna be in season 3. Bro.
So somebody probably spoiled it with that reel.
Somebody spoiled something for me. I'm not gonna say it has to do with their fight. I'm not gonna say who wins or loses. But you know what I'm saying? Somebody did spoil that for me too on TikTok. But because I'm not a manga reader, so I haven't seen what happens in the manga yet. But he was like sending me reels. That's why I don't send no anime reels to anybody, because once you send one, there's always like a little part in there that they haven't seen, and it ruins everything. Like my homie, he sent me, because when I was watching Naruto, he would send me hella reels, and then Jiraiya died in one of the fucking reels.
Damn.
I didn't know Jiraiya was about to die, and I'm just looking at him, I just text him, you fucking bitch. Like, don't ever send me a reel ever again. Like, so that's why I don't send any anime reels to anybody if they're watching.
Okay, so my dilemma is, I got past that part, and then I got to the part where they get a mission where they go to like a school that what's his name? The black-haired dude with the crazy hair.
Oh, Fushiguro.
Fushiguro, yeah.
Yeah.
They go to that school, and like he used to go there, or something.
I know where you're at. Yeah, I know where you're at. All right.
And I could not pay attention for shit. Like I just did not care at all about that whole. I remember they walked up to the school. My mind blacked out. I got like distracted by something on my phone and just was like doom scrolling on my phone during that. And then I just tuned in, and there's a dude with the face on his back, and they had the finger or whatever, and I was like, what the fuck just happened?
Look. So they're gonna put the veil over that school, and then you're gonna see a little bit of Sukuna in that episode. So like that is gonna get dope right there too. He's gonna talk to Fushiguro and shit. It's gonna be a dope. Just give it a little bit more time. Just give it a little bit more time.
I was gonna say, for a fat minute, it felt like that was filler until they brought the finger.
It kind of does. Yeah, it kind of does feel like.
I was like, oh shit, and then I was like, oh wait, this actually matters. Whoops.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of crazy shit happens at schools in that anime. Like fucking Jesus Christ.
What I like about the show is it doesn't draw out the fights.
Yeah.
As most anime does. I think modern day studios have realized that like the modern audience has the attention span of a peanut, so they kind of just have to be like, all right, let's make this fight last an episode, 2 episodes max, which is both good and bad. It's good because it's the attention span aspect, but I also feel like it's bad because you don't get the same emotion or impact out of the fight. Like a good example is like when Goku was fighting Frieza back in the good old days.
That shit was like 20 episodes.
I know.
Fighting Frieza.
that was such a marathon and so draining watching it from start to finish. I felt like I was there fighting.
Yeah, you were fighting to keep your eyes on the shit, bro.
Well, it was good, but it's just like, oh my god, is he gonna ever beat this dude? Oh, the episode's over already.
And I totally get that.
When Goku finally beat Frieza, I was like, oh my god, we did it. Like, not in the I'm bored sense and the holy shit. I felt like I was there the entire time.
It's so long. Yeah, as a kid, like, I feel like having, like, those longer episodes, because we'd watch it every week, you know what I'm saying? Like, every week an episode would drop. And as a kid, like, it wasn't draining as a kid, but I'd be like, damn, now I gotta wait next episode for him to fucking cross his bridge again or some shit. And as a kid, it kind of made sense. We know we were watching every week. It doesn't matter. As an adult, when everything is on a streaming service right now, and you can watch everything in the blink of an eye, having to wait 20 episodes for somebody's ass to get beat, it's draining, dude. So, that's what I like about them. Like, nothing takes more than 2 episodes. After 2 episodes, you got your ass rocked. One of the 2. So, you only have 12 episodes to work with, too, with modern anime. So, you got to be quick with shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, so it's very unique because there's parts that, like, I wasn't expecting. So going back to the exchange event, when the old dude principal is sitting there, like, in the room with all of them, you know, and he's, like, chilling, I got the vibe, I'm like, he's up to something, you know.
Yeah, no, that
I understand.
Slime, man.
He already ordered them to, like, murder Yuji, like, on site, just like, hey, kill him. You know, but I feel like there's more to that plot.
There's more
going on behind the scenes.
Yeah,
because Gojo mentioned he's like there's a spy amongst us essentially working for. Yeah. I like to call them the Spooky Squad. I don't know if they actually have a name, but to me they're the Spooky Squad. So I was like, I don't trust this old guy, and then he jumps in front of like the hatchet dude who wants to make like objects out of people, you know, that's his whole shtick. He's like, I guess I could make you into a wallet. But the old dude jumps out and he's like, and he busts out the guitar, and he's like fighting with the guitar, and I'm like, okay, Plug a little weird, but he's chill.
Plug a little weird, but he's live.
What he pulled out, I was not expecting him to fight with the guitar. Yeah, and they pulled that out, which is why what I really admire about the show is they make it unique, and it's not just they always do what you're not expecting, but not only are they not doing what you're not expecting, it's just completely far opposite of the tone of the show, because it's a serious show that has some comedy elements in it, but you wouldn't think it'd go as far as this motherfucker's like catching bodies with the electric guitar.
And the comedy moments aren't at the wrong time either. Like that's what I hear about like certain like Marvel. Their fucking comedy is at the worst time. It'll be mid fight and then it does some corny shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Their stuff is placed at the perfect time. If you're fighting, you're fighting. There's no comedy right here. This is action. You know what I'm saying? So they want to plug their shit.
The fighting with the guitar in itself is a joke, but they don't make it silly.
Yeah,
you know?
No.
But so it's like funny, but like it's also like really serious. And you're like, it's like, did he just whip out a guitar? Oh, he's he's actually fighting with the guitar. Well, all right then. You know,
and it's dope. They actually made fighting with a guitar dope, which I didn't think you could do. Only people that have done that, in my opinion, was like My Hero. That's it.
Because fucking Hatchet Man's like he is the amp. It was so great. And then you got the person from the Kyoto school, Mai, and her attack is literally just gun. She uses a revolver. It's literally just a gun. It's just gun.
Like, if your power is a revolver, you're not gonna fucking miss. She's missing left and right, bro. She's shooting blanks out there. I'm telling you.
Well, to be fair, she is fighting like superhuman people, but
but if your only power is a gun, you better have pinpoint accuracy at a fucking school where everybody else is superhuman, bro. You better, you know what I'm saying? You better be Green Arrow out there. Like, you can't be missing shots, bro.
I fight with shadows, summoning shadow beings. What's your power?
I got a gun.
American. My power, American. Yeah.
I was born in Texas. That was my power. Like you gotta have you know what I'm saying? You gotta master your craft if that's your power, bro. But if you're on that episode where they're in that school, It's gonna get real good. Just keep watching. I'm telling you.
And I can't speak for season 2, but so far I like that they're not relying on fan service throughout a lot of it, because for My Hero Academia is a good contrast to this. Have you ever watched My Hero Academia?
Yeah, but was there fan service? I guess there was. Yeah. That girl that's crazy for Deku and shit, and a little Chaco.
No, like not even like. Oh my god, it was a scene there like.
Talking about Midnight.
Not even No, the frog girl.
Oh, Froppy.
Yeah, they were doing some questionable angles on her.
What did she do?
Oh, dude.
Go back to My Hero.
Let me see if I can find
this. What did she do?
So they were doing their like class versus class trials. Oh god, I can't believe I'm typing this into my phone. Academia fan service.
You better delete your search history after this, right?
I know, right? Ashley's gonna get home and like go through my history, like, what the fuck is this?
You like frogs. So that's what I was gonna say.
Dude. It's just I don't know the Japanese school system, but it gives the vibes that they're high schoolers.
Dude, their age of consent is 13 or 14 or some shit like
that. Yeah, no, I get that, which is
you know what I'm saying? Like, so
you know, it's still weird.
That's why they touch up an anime like when they have like little girls that are 5,000 years old. Oh, they just fuck little girls. You know what I'm saying? All love to Japan. I love Japanese people. You know. But yeah, need to go up a little bit.
There was a shot where they were fighting their other classmates, and she's like on the wall because she's like a tree frog, and it's literally just like booty shot, like of just like her butt in your face, and
and she's in spandex,
panning, and I'm just like, really?
And I can't complain. They didn't have as much as some other animes that I've watched, so I can't complain about
Well, yeah, I mean, I've straight up watched ecchi, but like...
Yeah, but the whole point of ecchi is to be, you know what I'm saying, to show...
But that's the thing, the whole first season of My Hero didn't have, like, fan service in it that I can recall.
I can't remember. It only came with, like, Mount Lady... Oh, no, you know what, there is hella fan.
Well, there's jokes, but it's not like they're not like, okay, we're losing viewers, let's start throwing titties at everybody.
Yeah, because you got Mount Lady, Midnight, you got that bunny girl, Miracle, you got Miracle, and then there's hella. You're right.
But it wasn't as prominent. I don't know what would dictate as a season, but in the beginning, it wasn't as prominent. And the vibe I got is like, okay, this show is for like a younger age rating than it actually ends up being with the fan service.
Right. Yeah,
which is fine for them because their rating system's different. But if you're an American kid and you're looking for a show to watch and you come across My Hero Academia, you're like, la da 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 da, like blah blah, and then your mom walks in, your mom walks in the room at that one part, and you're like an 8-year-old child on Hulu because you're unsupervised.
Sure. It's like when you walk into a strip club in GTA and your mom walks in the room.
Yeah, it's just like
now you gotta explain all the titties on the screen.
But yeah, so far, like I said, I haven't seen season 2, but there's like absolutely no fan service.
No, they like all the females there really don't have any fan service. Like
which is good because it highlights the storytelling.
And they all really wear like long clothing too, so you really can't even see.
Yeah. Good fuckers.
So that's how you know they really
tell a goddamn story.
Right.
Like if I want to watch an ecchi, I'd watch an ecchi.
I was talking to a friend and he was like, that team right there. He was like the team behind me. Like he was like Gojo, Fushiguro, Nobara, and Yuji. Said they remind him of what's the team where Naruto's in? And, what's I don't remember. It's Team 7 or whatever. I can't remember.
Team. I'm pretty sure it's Team 7.
Team 7. He was like, they remind me of Team 7. I was like, number one, Nobara is actually badass. Sakura's a bitch and nobody likes her.
Yeah.
Fushiguro is an orphan, but he's not complaining about being an orphan. He just took that shit to the chin. And Yuji's a little like Naruto. And Gojo Solo's Kakashi. So I'm not even gonna get there. So it's a little similar, but then he said like Team 7 whooped their ass. I'm like, stop. Let's not go there.
Yeah, it feels like I'm watching an amalgamation of Naruto, Bleach, and Dragon Ball. Like
that's exactly what I sometimes feel like. I feel like it's like
sitting there,
combined. Yeah, they were starting to pop. They were going crazy in the Mappa, or whoever the animation studio is.
Yeah.
What they are. No, if it was Mappa making the anime, season 5. No, it is Mappa making the anime. I'm wrong. Yeah, because the last 4 episodes of season 2 were like terrible animation wise. So I'm pretty sure the animators got tired of being slaved.
Always a fucking classic.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure Mappa did fucking create it. You'll see.
How the fuck does Gojo see?
Do
they explain that, or is
they do?
Just... Okay.
They go more in depth in season 2. It's part of his infinity. You know how the way his eyes looks and how he can't be touched. It's part of that. And like I don't know what he does. It's something to do with that shit, but I know he uses that because it's never off. Like infinity is always on or some shit like that. Mm-hmm. So he can always see through it. They say it is straining for him. So they say it's straining for him to always have his eyes open. So that's why he puts a mask over his eyes to give himself a break, kind of.
And actually, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, that makes sense. Like, not in terms of getting around, but you wouldn't ever be able to hurt yourself by bumping into things because of the infinity keeps you separate.
Well, the infinity only it's on all the time, but like it's only on for threats.
Oh, okay. I know.
Yeah, so, I thought it was because it could like I remember it was like it was the season 2 episode, so I can't remember. I'm not fucking anime geek. I can't remember everything.
It says the dude with the background. And
I am an
Yami usually on the pillow.
Oh, see, yeah. I'm
not an anime geek.
I'm an anime geek, but I suck at remembering.
I'm not an anime geek. What the hell?
I don't fuck with ecchi. Post shit up.
I'm not an anime geek.
Yeah, but I can't remember shit like other people can. I have to remember. So yeah, my boy, 20 episodes to get there, but finally got there. But yeah, he says like.
How long is the first season?
Of what?
Jujutsu Kaisen.
It's like 12 episodes, right?
No, is it 12 episodes? I'm on episode 20.
20 episodes? Damn. I haven't seen it in a minute. I was the last one I watched season 2, so I can't remember.
They did a lot of like setting up for it.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of shit to explain. Like your domain expansions and fucking how, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of shit to explain. So yeah, I'm not surprised.
Domain People always expansion.
Yeah, now you know where it all came from finally.
Yeah.
But
Eternal
yeah, it's
darkness.
I think this is for sure like the best anime to come out in the last year for sure. I said it. I kind of went overboard. I was arguing with them.
And that's where I'm struggling because I literally my attention completely slipped away the minute like something didn't catch me, and I'm starting to feel like if I wasn't watching it because it's so short right now compared to, you know, like if let's say Jujutsu Kaisen came out years ago and it was like 600 episodes long, I probably would have dropped it already, to be honest. I'm just like, it's so short right now that I might as well just watch it all the way through.
Yeah.
You know, so we'll see when I get into the bigger things further on, see if it'll
flip. For me, long anime is hard too, because I have ADHD. And like, long animes in general is just tough to watch. Mostly though, I will say what kills me more than anything is filler episodes. I hate and despise filler episodes. And I understand, back in the day you had to make filler because, you know what I'm saying, you can't drop a great animated visually episode without making a whole bunch of shitty episodes first, and then, you know what I'm saying. But goddamn, that shit kills me. And I'm that guy that has to watch fillers. I feel like there's always like some secret shit in a filler episode that comes through in the main plot, like that one ostrich from Naruto. He was in a filler episode. If y'all remember, if y'all actually, there's like a little ostrich with like a whole bunch of neckties.
I don't remember any of the Naruto filler.
It was a Shippuden, I think. It was because he appeared in Naruto like the first season, and then he appeared in Shippuden in the main plot, like in the background or some shit. I was like, seen that. So you know what I'm saying?
I remember there's like the Star Village people. And like that had nothing to do with the plot at all.
That one wasn't that bad of a filler though compared to other.
Yeah.
There's way worse fillers out there. Jesus Christ. The one that I really did enjoy though was they were hunting when they wanted to see Kakashi's face without the
mask. I like that one.
That's a great filler episode. More filler episodes should be like that. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna waste our time, at least make it fun. So I'm not trying to see this fight go on with these useless people that I'll never meet again. So yeah, I think animation is starting to understand that we need shorter episodes. You know, saying shorter seasons. Want to waste our time.
I'm on the hot take end of this. I actually don't mind filler.
Okay.
Because I like to see how the characters react outside of a conflict. Like, I like to see them as regular people, just being regular people.
Yeah, okay.
You know?
Yeah, I like that.
When Goku and Piccolo went to get their license, that shit killed me. I thought that was fun. A lot of people hate that filler, like, 2 episodes, but I loved it.
No, I love that too.
Great.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're gonna give me a filler, entertain it. You know what I'm saying? Like, make it funny, make it good. Yeah, I fuck with that though. I do think that.
Which is why I transitioned to watching a lot of slice of life anime for a while, because for the first, I want to say like 3 years of anime, it was just Fairy Tail, Naruto back to back with Dragon Ball Z, like one after the other. And I watched Naruto last, so I went Dragon Ball Z first, then Fairy Tail, and then Naruto and all of Naruto Shippuden. Like, I started running, the camera's doing the thing.
You know, while you're fixing that, you know what really pisses me off about people that watch anime?
Huh.
When they're like, yo, get into this anime, it's really good. It gets good after episode 550.
After 550.
No, that's
every One Piece fan ever.
Yeah, I swear they also after episode 200, bro, it's good. No, if I have to go 200 episodes deep, that's not a good anime, bro. That means you wasted 200 episodes and finally figured out a plot after 200 episodes. So that's what I'm saying. You can't have these long ass animes and tell me, oh, like he was talking about Boruto. Yeah, Boruto's
oh my
good.
God, that show's garbage.
It's so bad. He said it gets good after episode 80. What?
I watched 250 episodes of Boruto, and I still have not found anything I like about it.
Bad. Yeah. I refuse to watch it. I'm not gonna watch it. I'll watch like a YouTube.
And it's just like I saw somebody make a comparison. Like 200. I think it was 100. It was 150 or 200 episodes in. Boruto and his classmates are just kind of goofing around. Yeah. Oh, it was the art episode with Sai's son's powers, because they doodle and they come to life.
Yeah.
It was I'm like la la la, like playing with the drawings, and then it was like Naruto episode 150, and it's them in the midst of the Chunin exams. That's when Sasuke's twisting that dude's arm.
That's
breaking that kid's arm. It's like, yeah, like what are we doing here, guys? How can you say it's good compared to that?
Yeah, for real. It's 2 different leagues, man.
And my problem with One Piece is they're trapped in that formula of, here come bad guy, we beat bad guy gone, we eat, oh no, let's go here, oh no, this place turns out has another bad guy, let's fight bad guy, we beat bad guy. Alright,
Dragon Ball stuck in the same formula. I love it, but it's like, we kill this bad guy, not kill, we beat him up, he becomes part of our squad, and then we beat the next bad guy. They're stuck on that plot, and it's like,
yeah, and
refreshing.
It's just with One Piece, it's that's the thing. Dragon Ball is so much shorter than One Piece, believe it or not.
Yeah, no, I believe you.
There's only 250 episodes of Z, and if you watch Kai, it's shortened down to 164, I believe. Dragon Ball Z Kai.
Kai is so peak.
And then Dragon Ball Super is 250 episodes. These are just rough estimates, by the way, guys. I don't actually know off the top of my head, But you can watch OG Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, all in the same time span as it takes for One Piece to get past the Grand Line. Like I made it to the 530 episodes of One Piece, and I was like, I just don't care. I really don't care.
I want to know how many episodes they have now.
They're past 1,000, but I genuinely just do not care about One Piece at all.
Oh my god.
What's the number?
1,104, bro. Jesus Christ. They fucking got so much filler in there, I bet. Jesus, that'd kill me to watch. And it's still coming out to this day.
Yeah.
I know they had that Gear 5 shit they were just talking
about. I know. Ashley's brother came up to me the day after it happened. He's tapping my shoulder. He's like, did you see Luffy went Gear 5? And I was like,
finally? No. I don't want to trigger them.
Like, what the fuck is that?
Bro, with Gear 5 after 1,100 episodes. Jesus
oh my god,
Christ.
What the fuck does that even mean?
I don't know.
Care.
It does look cool though. I seen a fight with Luffy and this dragon dragon is. I'm not a One Piece fan. Don't hate me.
Yeah.
He was like using lightning and shit. And you know how One Piece has that cartoony type of visual?
Yeah.
Where they were using that, you know what I'm saying? They were like making him super lame. It was just cool. I'm not gonna lie. That fight was pretty cool. But after 1,100 episodes, I don't think I'd be entertained by that fight anymore.
Yeah. What I like about Jujutsu Kaisen is the art style is like very crisp and clean, but when it comes to using their cursed energy, it's done more cartoony. It's a fact where it pops more on the screen when they're powering up or using an ability, and that's always fun to look at.
Yeah, you're gonna see though, like when I was talking about Mappa in the last 4 episodes, you're gonna see that it goes from crisp to like they stopped giving a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? The animation, the fight is still dope, but they just kind of let it go.
But yeah, One Piece. So I watched, and I did watch 500 episodes of One Piece immediately after completing Shippuden.
Oh my god, that's a grind, bro.
All in like not one sitting, but like this was my daily routine. I'd go to work, I'd get off work. Where the parties at? No parties today.
Where the parties?
I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna play video games. Okay, I've been playing Call of Duty for 5 hours. I'm kind of tired. Put it down. Put on anime, and that was my life.
And Mike's a super like paranormal guy, and I like that JJK has that shit in it. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if you've seen Yuta yet. Like Yuta, I forget his name, his last name, but Yuta has this like demon with him. You'll see, it's dope, and it has like this paranormal shit, and it always happens at schools. You know what I'm saying? And that's like, you know what I'm saying? That's where paranormal shit usually happens.
Spooky haunted schools.
Spooky shit. I will never join him in anything paranormal he chooses to do. That is some quote unquote white people shit that I will not indulge in.
All right.
But
segue counter argument. So you're telling me you wouldn't go to a paranormal site with the chance of discovering a cursed object to make yourself stronger and live the Jujutsu Kaisen lifestyle?
Oh fuck yeah.
So
one of Sukuna's fingers. I'm eating that shit.
What's stopping you, huh?
There's no
what are you afraid
fingers
of?
out here.
As far as you know, because you've never gone ghost hunting.
I'm gonna fucking get fucked up. I'm gonna end up like that guy in the first episode who just gets fucking ate. Yeah, this is what I get for going with Mike.
That's the thing. I wouldn't let that happen. You know.
Yeah. You ever seen that one video about that one guy? He like enters his own house and he's like, "What's up, demons? Boy,
it's me, your boy.
It's me, your boy."
That's from BuzzFeed forever ago.
Yeah.
They branched off and made their own channel called Watchers. Did you see what happened with that?
They made a subscription plan
and immediately backpedaled on it.
Bro, well, like it was like a day after they released a statement saying, "I'm sorry, you've always had free content from us," because they're, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's just like, listen, like for the price you're asking, you can buy Hulu, and watch everything else besides just your one show, you know?
Yeah, which I shouldn't have ate this, but which is messed up though, like because they have a Patreon too, and I was talking about how I think people that have Patreons are a little money hungry sometimes. Yeah. So if you had a YouTube, a Patreon, and then you wanted to add on a monthly subscription to that, kind of messed up, man.
When I created my Patreon, it was just so I could post my anime tier list without getting copyright strikes. I wanted to make it a penny, like literally a penny a month, just for the sake of so you can watch, because I genuinely enjoyed making the anime tier list episodes. Yeah. Which, if you want to check it out, I'll put a link in the Rumble in the description so you guys can go watch the tier list.
Down below.
I don't want to toot my own horn; they're pretty good. The first episode is
it is.
The first episode is 30 minutes long, but that was the first episode, and I kind of didn't get the groove of it. But I have episodes 1 through 5, and episode 2, 3, 4, and 5. I got down to 15 to 20 minutes. You know, I figured out the formula. So, but yeah, like I tried to make my Patreon a penny. Yeah. And you can't put less than $5.99 a month. It won't let you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just like, dude, this is my what?
Yeah, it's your subscription. You should allow it. Allow it to be the price you want. But
they want to make a profit off of it.
Yeah, but I don't have a beef with Patreon. You know what I'm saying? I had a beef with how they were trying to justify it. because what they were saying, because Charlie made a whole video on it. They were saying that the way they produce these YouTube videos, it's like high budget.
Yeah, or so they claim.
So they claim, right? So they claim it's a high budget video and shit. You know what I'm saying? So they were, so it takes a lot of production because they have to travel costs, staff, location, hotels, and they were saying like all this stuff trying to justify why they're making this plan. And then Charlie comes out with a video saying, "Well, I have an esports team, I have a staff of 20 people, and I managed to do all of it with my Patreon and my YouTube money." Yeah. So you tell me, with people with less of a staff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, especially because they laid off a bunch of people on their team.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, with all that, you guys aren't making enough money to support this channel when you have 4 million subscribers and have more views sometimes than Charlie himself.
Yeah, it's just... It's greed, and none of them are going to admit it, ever.
Yeah. They should have just owned up to it. The minute... Which, I will say, I will give them this.
How would you say that without offending people, you know?
yeah. But in the apology video, they were, like, super apologetic. They gave everybody a refund that had already did it or something. Like, it was a whole bunch of shit. Like, they gave refunds, you know what I'm saying? They were apologizing. They did what they had.
Yeah. And especially because I've never actually watched the Watch channel, but they do the paranormal segments where they go ghost hunting. It's not expensive. R.I.P. the OG Loose Goose channel, but like I have gone ghost hunting, and I had like 3 ghost hunting episodes on that channel, you know, and I had a bunch of equipment for it, and I took my vacation to Virginia Beach, where I brought all of my camera equipment with me because there was a car event going on that weekend. I can't remember what event it was, but there was a bunch of cars and shit. So we were all going to meet up to do a photo shoot because I had just gotten big into like doing like rolling shots and all of that. And this was when I had my one friend with me that paid for the trip, and they could have driven the car while I hung out the window to take the photos, you know? So we scheduled a photo shoot, went up to the hotel, just kind of wasted some time, came back down, and my window was smashed and all my camera was gone. And that's my fault for bringing... Yeah, that's my fault for bringing all of my camera equipment, because there was no reason I needed my EVP ghost radar box, my EMF detector, you know, my night vision camera... You know, I had all of my ghost hunting equipment with the regular Canon, so that got all stolen with it.
Somewhere out there, your shit is listed on Facebook Marketplace.
Right. And the first thing, because I called the police, obviously, and the first thing they said, they were like, "Do you have a serial number on the camera?" And I'm like, why didn't I think to do that? All cameras have serial numbers. I could have taken the serial number. She said, yeah, because if you had the serial number, we could literally just check Facebook and check all of the local pawn shops, and we'd know instantly, and I would have been able to get my stuff back. And I didn't have that information right now. So lesson to all of you out there.
Right.
Yeah, lesson to all of you out there. If you have an expensive camera, write your serial number down, keep it somewhere in your house in case that gets stolen, because people will steal it. You know.
Yeah, cameras aren't fucking cheap, man, so write that shit down. I know. Write that shit down. Don't let what happened to him happen to you.
Yeah, so
plot twist, just so y'all know, I stole his camera.
Yeah, Giovanni was in Virginia Beach. And then he used my credit card to go buy a slushie from 7-Eleven across the street. Right. I looked at my bank statement, and it was like, this dude literally stole my debit card and used it to buy a slushie and pay his phone bill at Metro PCS.
Yeah, you know, pay his phone bill? Are you serious?
Yeah, he paid his phone bill. And I was like, so the investigators, they went to all of the Metro PCSs to try to figure out, and they said that they couldn't, like, you know, without having the I don't know how, but they couldn't get the information to track down who did it, essentially. Which I think sounds wild. It sounds kind of incompetent on the police department's part, because if it's like, I have this card number, just go see if a purchase was made with the last 4 numbers being, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the end of the card.
Right.
Because all receipt transactions, it'll be like your credit card will be XXXX, and then it'll be like the last 4 digits.
Best believe if that shit happened at Gecko, we would have found that motherfucker.
Yeah.
We would have found him. Listen, Gecko, we got tape. Everything that happened.
Especially because we caught a drug dealer on camera the other day.
Oh yeah, we caught a motherfucking we caught a deal going down. Dude, they were slick with it too. They put in what did it do? They put in like a little.
They had a cup of water with flowers in it, and the dude walked up. I'm gonna do like a little thing here, right? The dude walked up to the table like this, and he pulled the drugs out of his waistband, and then put it in the flower cup.
Bro, and on video we were doing like a half speed, and it like almost didn't catch it. Like you really actually have to be paying attention. Like he was smart with that, but where he fucked up was entering the store.
Yeah,
like we got you on camera. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause he parked at one of our gas pumps, so we didn't have a good camera angle of who he was. If he would have just told him, "Hey, come to the gas pump. I'll give you the shit," and then go back.
You know, they would. There's no good angle there.
Yeah. It would have been fucked. We would have never caught him, to be honest. But.
And then they pulled it out of the flower and put the money in the flower pot and handed it to him, and he walked away.
Right.
And the one officer's like, "What? Do you have the footage? Pull it back up." I pulled it back up. He's like, "That black Dodge Avenger with the black wheels." Oh yeah, we know who that is. Just let me see the footage of him making the transaction. Right. And he was like, dude with tattoos all over his arm, right? And I was like, yeah, that's the guy. And I pulled it up. He goes, yeah, that's so and so. Like he's
they knew he was already. Yep.
Yeah, they were like, he's on probation. He's not supposed to be dealing drugs right now.
They said he's a local drug dealer.
Yeah, they're like, we're gonna go give him a call, and I'm like, well.
I'm like, damn, he's fucked. Yeah, if he would have never came in, so to any drug dealers out there,
don't go into public places ever. Meet up in a back alleyway, like the old school way. Which, again, would have never happened either if they weren't stealing drinks. You know? That's what it was
Mike,
like.
Hey, Mike is the best manager out here. He's the best assistant manager ever, bro. Like, I paid it no mind. I'm gonna be honest with you. He was like, how did this all start? He seen somebody's hand was all fucked up.
Let me break it down. This right here is gonna sound like some goof ass like spy anime, right? So this chick walked into the kiosk. All right, hold on. Let me back that back, bro.
Rewind.
Beginning of the day, 2:30, half hour into the shift. A guy comes up to me, and this guy I've interacted with before. He needed to use some of our Fix-A-Flat to fix his bike tire because his dumbass used the car valve on his bike valve stem, which is smaller, which wouldn't fill his bike tire, drained all the air out of his bike tire. He's like, well, can I use the Fix-A-Flat? This is your guys' fault. And I was like, whatever, dude. Like, yeah, go ahead, take it. No big deal. He came back. This is like months later, right? He walks up to the register. He's like, hey, I need money for the bus, but I only have money on my PayPal. Could I buy something with my card and then just, like, do a cash refund? And I was like, oh, this is the Fix-A-Flat guy. So I was like, okay, yeah, like, no problem, dude. Go ahead. I don't care. I'll do it for you this one time. Like, you're obviously down on your luck. You know, you ride your bike everywhere. Like, here's your bus fare.
Right.
Hours go by.
Hours, mind you, bro. Whole shift.
A girl walks up to the ordering kiosk to order food, you know, and Ashley was on break at the time, I think. So I was in the kitchen covering her break, right? And I see this girl's hand is like in all different directions. Like this thing was straight zigzag, and it was bright purple. I was like, wow, that's a really jacked up hand. She needed to be
at the hospital
that day. So she was clicking on the screen, and then she turns around and goes to the cafe.
But to click the screen, she had to put her hand like this because her finger was like that.
Yeah, and then no, she was using her other hand. Yeah. She goes to the cafe. She comes back. She goes back to the cafe. She comes back. I'm like, okay, this is really weird. What's she doing? So I just kind of like glanced at the camera, and I see the fucking the bike guy in the cafe sitting with her and one other dude, and I'm like. This is the part where, like, I'm decently good at reading people, and it's just like, why the fuck would you ask me for bus money and then not take the bus? Like, granted, yes, later on, maybe he was taking the late night bus before, you know, they stopped coming or whatever.
But if you asked, like, 6 hours ago, you should have been took the bus money.
Which, in that time frame, he could have had other methods to get money switched over to cash, you know, whatever. So... He was sitting there, and then sitting next to him was the tweaker dude, who kept like looking over his shoulder, like he'd doing a thing, and then be like, and then he'd like roll a blunt and be like, He just kept looking over his shoulder. I was like, okay, they got to be up to something, and I see the coffee cups. They have coffee cups sitting around the table, and my light Yagami brain went off, and I was like, now why would they have coffee cups? Now why would they have coffee cups if they haven't purchased any coffee? Yeah, it was literally like that. And I thought about it. I was like, I didn't see any of them this entire shift besides the girl just now and the bike dude 5 hours earlier. So
I'm not gonna lie though, that guy that kept looking like everywhere, he really gave it away. Like I really would have thought any such shit was going on. But bro, when I'm telling y'all, it was like he was just like he would look, he perfectly still, he just like flinch out of nowhere. He was tripping.
Yeah,
he knew he was about to do some illegal shit, and he did not want to get caught.
Yeah, it was very, very sketchy. So I noticed the coffee cups, and I'm like, okay. So I get up and I ask Mariah. I was like, "Did you ring these guys up for coffee cups?" I pulled her over to the cameras. I was like, "Did you ring any of these guys coffee cups?" And she was like, "No." I was like, "Okay, that's really annoying. I guess they're stealing." Whatever, no big deal. They can chill. Fine. I'll give them 30 more minutes. Is what I kept saying to you. And I do feel bad. I apologize for just sitting on the security cameras for like an hour and a half in there.
That's fun. You were out here fucking solving crimes and shit.
There was also nothing to do for the day. Like we had.
Was it Saturday or Sunday? I can't remember.
It was Saturday.
Yeah, let me just tell y'all, geckos at weekends are dead. If y'all want to pull up, say hi. That is the time to do it, man.
Well, let's not dox us. Let's not dox us right now. You don't know which one. Haha.
yeah, motherfuckers, y'all never catch me.
Some stalker's gonna go to like every gecko in the nation to try to find us.
He's gonna come in.
So then the dude had a silver can sitting like behind him. He was keeping it hidden, and I'm like, that's strange. Why would he be trying to hide it unless it was alcohol? Like you're not supposed to be drinking in our food cafe. We're not a bar, which it wasn't. Spoiler alert, but it wasn't. It just looked like it on the camera, like a silver steel reserve can. Yeah, but it was weird too because when the police walked in, he like tucked it behind his back.
Yeah, he did do that. Which was weird.
We're jumping the gun here. So girl goes up.
Topic. It doesn't matter though.
The girl goes up and she orders a steak sub, and then she takes it back. I'm watching them on cameras. She takes it back to the cafe, talks to green hoodie dude, the tweaker, checking over his shoulder.
Yeah.
And then she gets up and Ashley calls the order. Oh, this order is ready when paid. And she was like, oh, I lost my receipt, but I paid already. And it's just like, no, the computer tells us when it's paid. And I was sitting in the office and I watched the entire time. They did not go up to the register once. And Ashley was like, no. She's like, okay, well, could I have another printout, please? Because I lost the one I had. Even though I saw her set it down on the table. And as soon as Ashley says that, she turns around and runs back to the cafe. Right. And then I see the tweaker, shoulder-checking paranoid guy. He pulls out 2 phones. He on that trap light. Pulls out 2 phones, and you could tell he was moving money around because he did that. And then he grabs her receipt off the table, so they knew it was there, Walks over to the register and pays for it with Tap Pay, right? Apple Pay. Okay, fine. They purchased something. They're allowed to chill in the cafe if you purchase something.
True.
But then she goes up to the fountain machine right in front of you and grabs an extra large cup and starts filling it and then walks back. And I was like, okay, maybe she got a meal. That's a possibility. And you came right up to the order window to tell me that. You're like, these bums need to get a job.
Oh, no, I didn't say that.
Yeah.
I said something along the lines. I said they need to get a job.
It's fine. We were just goofing around. Like, everybody's lifestyle's their choice,
Yeah. Especially theirs.
It's fine if that's what you want to do all day, but at least if you're gonna steal, if you are gonna steal, don't be so ignorant with it, blatantly obvious,
I don't even mind, because I understand sometimes people do have a heart.
Yeah. Or at least ask us. I've never told somebody they can't grab.
That's exactly what I was about to say. So, I don't mind you know what I'm saying? If you want to steal something, bro, something like a found soda. I didn't see it, you know what I'm saying? We all fuck up in life. But if you try to steal a fried sampler with a steak burrito, come Come on, I'm gonna get a little mad about that. Obviously, I'm gonna have to do something about that. This is my job, you know. This is where I make my money. You know, I'm not trying to be a dick, but it's the truth, you know. So like,
yeah.
if you're struggling one day, fountain soda.
Yeah, no harm, no foul.
You know, no harm, no foul. But if you try to steal a whole fucking meal, I'm gonna get mad.
Like we do customer sats, so they could have just really asked.
Yeah.
You know, I've never gone to a restaurant. I did this a lot in middle school. I'd go to the McDonald's and be like, "Hey, I don't have any money," and they'd be like, "What do you want?" I'd be like, "McDouble." And they'd be like, "Here you go."
Like, you know, they're working at $1 billion.
Granted, I was 12, not fucking 40.
Yeah, there's a lot more remorse for a 12-year-old than there is.
Yeah.
So I don't know if other places would do it for y'all, but we'll you know what I'm saying, if you're having a very hard time, we might.
But also don't take advantage of it, you know.
Yeah, don't come in every day.
When you keep coming back, it's like, all right, bro, listen.
Right. Yeah, look, at this point, you know, wasting money.
So yeah. She had done that. Okay, whatever. And I had nothing to do, so I was like, I'm just gonna watch him for a little bit because dude keeps checking over his shoulder, and then he pulls out the racks.
Mike looked like your ex that keeps stalking you online. He's just in front of the fucking computer, just like licking his lips. I'm gonna catch these motherfuckers right here.
With nothing better to do. I was acting like a big fat pig, you know. I was acting like a fed. Like I was bored. Okay, you know.
Bro, is that a fucking Corona in your hand?
No, it's a Mike's Hard, which is why I started this so late. Is because after me and Chris's hike, he was like, "I'm gonna get a 6-pack for us," because originally we were just gonna eat, and I was like, "Okay." So we started drinking, and then I told him, I was like, Giovanni wants to start the podcast. He goes, okay. But he's down to join from time to time. So
awesome. But just so y'all know, if you're around a Puerto Rican, you have a Corona, you always better have a second Corona for the Puerto Rican.
Yeah, we were playing.
We were playing Yu-Gi-Oh. Pulls out a fucking Corona, just opens it. I'm like, oh fuck yeah, drink it time. And he's like, it's the only one. And just starts swirling it, just chugging it. I'm like, what the fuck? The disrespect, man.
Oh, man, that was the only one I drank too. I didn't even get drunk. I was just whatever. I rarely drink, but like, I forgot what happened, but we started just talking about it. And I was like, you know what, a Corona sounds good.
Yeah, speaking on that too, like I'm gonna get a little bit more off topic.
Okay.
But if y'all ever want to see like some Yu-Gi-Oh content, I don't know. I really doubt it, you know. But
please, there's definitely a market for it. People love it.
Yeah, I don't know if the people here, but if you ever do want to watch it, put it in the comments down below. We'll suffice your needs.
It's gonna happen regardless. It's just, you know.
Yeah.
If you're here for if you're here for the airsoft videos, just, you know, those will come out. Don't worry.
Oh, just for sure. This motherfucker pumps out more content than my own content creators. Oh,
we're getting ahead. Let's finish the story.
We are terrible at talking. We have tangents. Jesus.
So I was bored, and I was just sitting there watching the cameras, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give him a half hour, and then I'm gonna actually get up and be like, hey guys, like if you got somewhere else to be, please just, you know, head out respectfully.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
I wouldn't say it like that, but you know, it'd be more professional. Until dude rolls up. Gets out, the one paranoid dude, he kept checking over his shoulder, jumps up like a toddler, sprints to the window with his arms flailing, and leans against the window as the dude's like walking past the window, and he's like sliding along the window looking at him.
What the fuck? I didn't see that shit.
Yeah, it's so funny.
I'm going to the cameras tomorrow and check that out.
I'm pretty sure I have a clip on my phone of it.
Oh my god, that's weird.
I was like, well, that was kind of goofy, but then this dude comes in, and that's when he does the exchange, and I didn't notice it at first. This was until after reviewing the cameras 3 times. But I thought he was there to just pick up the girl because she like walked out with him for a second. And it turns out she never even walked out with him. That's just what it looked like, right? So he goes, the car's gone, she's still here, and I'm like, okay, now that's just kind of fishy as all hell. So that's when I was like, and then she stole the fountain drink, so I was like, alright, screw it, I'm just gonna tell the police to just ask them to leave. So I called, and I was like, hey, I don't want anything, like, legal to happen, essentially. I didn't say it like that, it was a bit more professional. It was
just like kick him out the store.
I was like, hey, I've had this group of individuals sitting here, I gave the one dude bus money, like, 5 hours ago, they're still chilling in the cafe, like, the one girl did buy a sandwich, but they had also been stealing drinks throughout the 5 hours of them being here. Can you just tell them to leave, you know? So they get there, and like they told me to describe the people and what they're doing, and I talked about how the one dude kept checking over his shoulder, and I saw them like chill, just being suspicious essentially.
Yeah.
So they said okay, they came there and then they questioned him, and these people immediately snitched on themselves.
Yeah, bro. They was like, I did it.
No, the one dude straight up told the police officers, and he kind of lied but kind of didn't, because there's no such thing as an LSD cart as far as I am knowledgeable on the subject. Sure. But he was like, yeah, we were just buying an LSD cart off our friend. It's like, why would you say that to the police?
Right.
What? And then they were like, okay, well, you guys have been stealing drinks. And the other dude, like, when the police first came in, the dude took his silver can and hid it behind his back. And the bike guy, Mr. Fix-A-Flat, was like, yeah, I stole this vitamin water.
Yeah, bro, like, nobody even caught you doing that. Like,
nobody asked. Like, we didn't even see you had a vitamin water.
We were talking about the drug deal you were making. The vitamin water that's in your hands, bro. Nobody even peeped the vitamin water. We were not worried about that.
And the cops were just like, yeah, just get on out of here. Don't come back, guys. And the one cop came and talked to me. He's like, do you want them banned? He's like, do you want to press charges first? And I was like, nah, it's not that serious. They just stole some fountain sodas. Like, just tell them to leave. He's like, do you want them banned? And I was like, you know what? As a matter of fact, yeah, because that dude, Mr. Fix-A-Flat, comes here 24/7 all the time and doesn't buy anything. And like, I'm being a little harsh, but when you're running a business, you got to keep it.
Yeah, you know.
So
it's our jobs at the end of the day. You know, we're not trying to be dicks, but dude, we got paychecks.
Yeah. So
if vitamin water's being stolen on the daily, then yeah, we're gonna lose. But Getgo or any gas station in general is a crazy place to work. I have a ton of stories that we could tell, but let's get back on.
We'll save those for other podcasts.
Yeah, we'll save those for another day.
So hold on. The cop then mentions to me they're actually banned from every establishment in the area. And I was like,
or we're already banned.
After he banned them from here, he came back to talk to me. He's like, yeah, they're pretty well known in this area. They're actually banned from every establishment in the area.
Wow.
I was like,
that's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy. You really gotta be fucking up to be banned.
And then the other officer was like, hey, do you have the clip of the dude who came in and met them? And I was like, yeah. So I pulled it up, and the cop was like, oh, that's definitely so-and-so. You know, he's on probation. He's not supposed to be doing this sort of thing. And I was like,
I said, you should have just stayed in the car. Made it easier on yourself. Just stayed in the car. Like he parked at the perfect spot. I don't know if he was or not,
he was good.
But he parked at the perfect spot. Like where he parked, it was no camera angle close enough to get his face at all. But he fucked up coming in. Just ruined it for him.
I told my mom this story at dinner on Mother's Day. And she's like, oh my god, he didn't see your face, did he? And I'm like, dude.
No. We were at the cameras.
For one, no. For two, I really don't care. Like, I'm pack heat every day. I mean, TMI, but I'm not afraid.
Yeah.
You know, whatever.
Yeah, but we were about to talk about YouTubers. And how we're better YouTubers than most YouTubers.
No. Cap. I know a million things I could be doing to improve the quality of the content. I just don't have the resources.
Shit, man. I'm gonna give this guy props right here. He's motivated me to fucking start pumping out more content and like start posting more because he's working a 40-hour shift and he's like fucking posting like 3 videos a week.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy. Like real shit. Just want to give you props, but YouTubers are not posting like they used to. Like I have a repertoire of favorite YouTubers.
Same.
Gizmo, Siriax, which I will say Siriax is always consistent. This dude is like, just like Charlie. Like Charlie's another one, he's always posting. But when it comes to other YouTubers besides those, they just haven't been posting shit at all. They like nothing on my feed is literally all Siriax, Team Samurai, and Futives. That's it. And Charlie. And nobody else is appearing on my feed. I don't know what's going on with the algorithm, but I'm not getting shit else but these 4 YouTubers over and over.
It's not even just the algorithm. It's just I haven't seen any content pop up that I just am interested in watching. Yeah. You know, for me, Giovanni, we use YouTube like regular public access TV.
It's like our TV, yeah. It's like our TV.
Yeah, we'll sit there and we'll just watch YouTube instead of going to watch Family Guy or some shit, which I still do, obviously, but...
Yeah, but we're on YouTube a lot, so y'all know.
When I sit down for a meal and I have to watch something every time I eat... And a lot of people have this problem. This started with my friend Mason's dad, because he always had South Park on when we would eat dinner. Yeah. So I was like, oh my god, TV and food is awesome. So ever since high school, I've been watching TV while I eat a meal. Yeah. But the first thing before I check anything else is I go to YouTube before anything. Yeah. And it even happened today with me and Chris. Luckily, on the Penguin Z0 channel, they posted the fries tier list. I was like, this is like fun to watch while you're eating. So me and Chris watched the fries tier list. But then after that, I sat there and I scrolled through my whole YouTube feed and just did not... I scrolled all the way to the bottom until no more videos came up. Just nothing looked interesting to watch.
Also, like, I will say, I think this drought is helping, like, smaller YouTubers, become more relevant or be seen. Because, like, I had, like, videos from all the big creators. And then it was, like, 2 from this guy I'd never seen in my life. And he had I think it was like 1,000-something viewers, and I was like, fuck it, let me support this guy, let me watch him. Actually, a pretty cool video. It had like hella views, so it was like 1 million views or something like that. And he was literally talking about how he started off his journey, how to create his YouTube channel, how he was becoming better, and everybody was like supporting him. I was like, this is dope, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, more younger, like smaller YouTubers are getting pushed out because of this, I guess. But I don't know what's going on with the bigger ones.
Well, it's not even that they're not posting because it's their job to post daily. It's just what they're posting just does not seem like watch-worthy.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah.
Like, as much as I obsess over Penguin Z0 to the point where I don't want to actually say it's parasocial, but I like to pretend it's parasocial.
Big word. What does that mean?
Parasocial is like when you become so obsessed with a celebrity, or in a lot of people's cases, like Twitch streamer or YouTuber, where they get the mental disconnect from reality, thinking that they're like friends with them.
Oh, and,
they are part of this this social media creator's life. They think like I'm not actually. I know the difference, but like he posted, this YouTuber published game is actually good. Like, I really don't care to watch that. Worst wedding speech ever. Like, that's like something I'll throw on at work. I've been saving that one. Yeah. AI is replacing dating. Like, he's been talking about AI for years at this point.
The cigarette tier list you were watching on
that was pretty good. But the cigarette tier list was last week,
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm very parasocial when it comes to LeBron.
And then my whole YouTube feed right now is like Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's just like, as much as I love Yu-Gi-Oh!, I don't care to watch any of it.
No, that's something that I've been kind of really annoyed with. Like, I'm legit about to unfollow Team Samurai because all the videos on my feed are him. And I'm like, dude, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Gets burned. Yeah, it's infected. Like, it's like, bro, like, I'm getting too much of you at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't go as far as to say I'm going to unsubscribe, but I'm going to for sure turn off his notifications.
But the algorithm has noticed that I haven't been clicking on videos as much recently. So it's segued to showing older videos, which is very rare. I literally had me at the zoo pop up in my feed. I don't know if you know what... No, not me. Like, the video is titled Me at the Zoo. Do you know what Me at the Zoo is?
No.
It is the first ever YouTube video posted.
Are you for real?
Yeah, that popped up on my For You page.
That looks like...
that's kind of cool, but like,
That's really cool. I'm not gonna lie, that's really cool.
The algorithm was like, oh crap, he likes Moist Critical. Here's Penguin Z0 from 5 years ago. And I'm like, why is this popping up? I watched this video.
Shit is 320 million views. Holy shit!
That is the first YouTube video ever made.
Wow. How long ago was that? Actually, I want to see. 19 years. Wow. Mm-hmm. Damn, we're older than YouTube.
Yeah.
Old as fuck.
I didn't have, like I said last podcast, I didn't have the internet till 2010.
I remember I had AOL.
Yeah.
And like my mom was like a big phone person. Like, she talks like endlessly. I think that's where I get it from.
Yeah.
So like, she would talk and shit, and I'm over here trying to download shit from LimeWire with my brothers. And then like, our download speed is like a kilobyte per second or some shit, and she's over here what the fuck is going on? ¿Qué está pasando? I can't fucking hear Maria or some shit. And I'm like, Mom, fucking shut that shit down, bro.
I'm trying to download Linkin Park.
Yeah, bro. I'm trying. That's what we were downloading shit like that. Like that was the shit back in the day. Yeah, we were downloading Linkin Park and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Eminem, like all that shit. Like we were downloading 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? Like we were just downloading, and she was just talking nonstop.
Yeah, and it sucks that there's a YouTube drop because when I game, I dual monitor, and this is gonna segue into the next topic. But I play my game, and on my second monitor over here, I put on a TV show, and I literally will watch TV and play at the same time.
Which I don't know how he does. I don't know how he does.
I'm just like, boop, boop, beep, boop, boop. Like,
to have focus on two things at once is something I cannot.
It's like the kids who need the Subway Surfer on the thing. And it's not that I need it. Like, I really would hate to group myself with that. It's just, it's not, like, okay, well, how do I word this? It's Call of Duty. Yeah. Because if I play any other game, like if I'm playing Fallout, I'm focused on Fallout. Like if it's
to be fair though, Call of Duty is not something you need. Full focus. You could
not anymore.
Yeah, I watch FaZe Jev a lot, and he does this a lot too. Like I'll listen to music while I'm playing Call of Duty. Like, he says it all the time. I won't even like be listening to audio or anything. I'll just listen.
Like I was playing COD, and some kid was like, "Are you using your speakers?" And I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "How can you hear anything?" I was like, I don't need to hear anything. It's Call of Duty."
Yeah. So like, unless I'm playing sweaty as fuck.
No, even if I'm playing, I don't need to hear.
Oh no! If I'm playing sweaty, bro, these shits are on.
Back when they were talking about not having the mini map be like a prevalent thing in COD, I was like, dude, you're all bitching. You don't need the mini map. 90% of people who play COD, the average person who plays COD does not use the mini map. And I haven't been using the mini map at all. I never use the mini map. And then people were complaining about the movement, which is I get like COD has become movement based, but this was for when MW2 came out and they nerfed the movement, and I was like, you also don't need movement at all to play. So I was like, all right, here I am. I'm gonna play COD. I'm going to cover my mini-map with a piece of paper, and I had my camera on a tripod facing my computer setup, and I had it in a little window in the top corner with my gameplay, so you could see that there's no mini-map, and I also said I am not going to slide cancel or even slide at all the entire game, and I'm going to do just as good. And I did. I did just as good. I dropped like 40-some kills, which is normal, and then I played again and did it. And then I did it with the minimap and movement, and I still dropped 40 kills. It does not fucking matter. And anybody who says so, this is my hot take for the week, anybody who says so is lying. COD is such a brain-dead game that takes zero skill to play. I will literally watch TV while I'm playing COD.
That's a very hot take. We should do like one of those a week. I can't agree with that. Only because as a person that was very bad at Call of Duty when I was young, like I'm talking about incredibly bad. Like how kids aim, where they're aiming at the floor. That was me my whole life. So you do need a certain amount of skill to play it, but I don't think you need skill unless you get into like very up there. Like you don't really need to be that good at it.
Well, my lobbies have TTV and TikTok and YouTube and their clan tags. Like
for me, I realized like the difference in skill,
spin boosting.
Yeah, that too. What I think is like not a skill in Call of Duty is like how people go into their settings. And they'll have like certain settings that help them ADS better or shit. Like you're not good at Call of Duty. You just use these settings to your advantage, and you know what I'm saying. And now you're a lot better than you were. So I think really you see the difference though when you get to like when you're playing ranked. You get to like a higher rank and shit. I think that's where I don't know if it's cheaters or some shit, but man, I was getting laced, bro. Like it was like they knew spawns, they knew they had a lot of map knowledge. That's what it was. I think map knowledge is another skill. Like they had a lot of map knowledge. Like they knew exactly where we were spawning. They were holding the points. You know what I'm saying? They just knew what they were doing. And if you know what you're doing as a team, you're going far in ranked.
They added the bell from Advanced Warfare to Modern Warfare 3. Yeah. I went 66-5 the other night and wasn't paying attention the entire time. I wasn't even looking at my screen. I was watching South Park. I haven't. And
in the lobbies that I've been in lately, my KD is low. My KD is fucking bad right now. My KD is like a 1.2. in Vanguard and the games before it, I had like a 2.3, shit like that, 2.2, and I feel like I'm in the sweatiest lobbies I am in my life right now.
So here's what I'm saying. When I hopped on to Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 3 especially, like OG Modern Warfare 3, not new OG Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah.
I was struggling to get more than 15 kills. I literally just played Modern COD, went back to old COD, and could not get the same. It is not the same game. Old COD requires so much more skill. It's all, gunplay skill. It's all relying on gunplay.
I will say I think it was a lot harder to aim when I was a kid, for sure. I don't.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's just you haven't played in so long. You're just confusing the fact that you were a kid with the fact that the game was just genuinely took more skill back then.
But no, because that's how I know I could go back to like Black Ops 3 or some shit, like, you know what I'm saying, like one of the older games, and my aim is still relevant as good, but it's a little like the aim assist isn't as strong.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I could feel that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm still aiming, I'm getting my headshots and shit. But if, you know what I'm saying,
aim assist doesn't matter. For all of you crybabies out there, aim assist doesn't matter. I play mouse and keyboard and I play controller. It just depends on how I'm feeling, and I do the same either way. It does not matter.
I think people do complain too much about aim assist.
And I have my aim assist set to the better aim assist setting. You know, it doesn't matter.
But that's what like you said, you have it on the better aim assist setting. That's another.
But it's not any different than mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I think...
Oh, that's not fair. They were using aim assist against me.
Yeah, people complain about that shit too much. I don't even care.
Yeah,
keyboard and mouse or controller, I don't care. You're good with what you're good with. It doesn't matter to me. But yeah. We got...
Which is what I was saying is like, this is the surprise topic. We should 1v1.
Ooh, awesome. That'd be interesting. Yeah, that'd be lit. I'd totally do that. I'm down.
We should 1v1 on not just... I don't...
What we should do is we should 1v1 modern Call of Duty, right?
That's exactly
next episode we drop, we 1v1 in an older Call of Duty.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we're doing. That's what I like saying. That idea.
Like, yeah, we compare the two and how they went. We also have to use the exact same guns and same class setup. So that way it's not like, oh... And we'll do one with, like, just one assault rifle, one SMG, like the two main metas. Yeah. And then we'll do one quick scoping match.
Frog dog.
And then go back to old COD. One assault rifle match, one SMG match, and one quick scope match. And just compare, like, how the games are in general. I was going to do a full in-depth video, and I'm going to have the 1v1 be its own separate video, but when I do my in-depth video, I'm going to throw our 1v1 and chop it up into the in-depth video, because what I noticed, and this is where I'm saying modern COD takes no skills, y'all are a bunch of babies, is just the visibility of being able to see your enemies. Like, I can go to the remake maps, like, let's say Rust on Modern Warfare 2 and Rust on Modern Warfare 3 2024, they're not one-to-one in size, and I get that, but I could just do a rough estimate of, like, okay, we're the same distance. Now, here I am in modern-day Modern Warfare 3. You can still see his nameplate. You can still see him. And then here we are, Modern Warfare 2, 2009, and there's no nameplate. It doesn't show up. It doesn't tell you where your enemies are. And everybody's like, oh, everybody used to camp back in the day, and that's why they changed that. It's like, get good. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Call of Duty back then had so much more respect to the player and respected the player's intelligence to not babysit all these features, whereas modern COD it's like, here's a handout, here you go, do you see his name? He's right there. To the point they did an experimental playlist. They're like, how about let's outline all of the enemies in red. They did that, like, they wanted to crunch numbers to see how that performed, to see if they wanted to implement that as a permanent feature. Like, why, and I noticed it in Black Ops 2 is when it started. The enemy team had, like, colored reflectors on them. Like, you see reds. Yeah, pay attention. Pay attention to Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, and Black Ops 4. The entire enemy team, they have little red lights on them, like armbands in airsoft. So you can see it and be like, that's the enemy right there, you know?
Yeah, no, they're just trying to make it so much easier on people. And that's why they love skill-based matchmaking.
But skill-based matchmaking doesn't even work. I tried reverse boosting the other night as an experiment. Because, again, I'm compiling all this, like, tests just for a video. And, like, I'm not the first person to do it. People have done this several times before. But I could not get into lower lobbies. And I played for 8 hours of just getting 1 kill a match.
I don't do anything. Can anymore. Like my friend, who's funny, is like a 0.2 KD. Not that. I'm fucking dog. Not that bad. But he has a low-ass KD. And I'm like, okay, if I hop on with him, I'll get easier lobbies. I think it goes off of the higher KD. And then they just fuck you over. They just put people on top of you, I swear. It's never people on the same level as you. Yeah. Or it's just always people on top of you. And I'm like, dude, this shit isn't fun. I'm not trying to sweat all the time. I'm just trying to put my headphones in and play and have a good time.
And it's not even a matter of sweating, because it's just like, I've been playing Call of Duty for years, and I'm still bad at the older CODs.
Yeah.
You know? But when it comes to new COD, it's just it's easy. I don't know how to explain it.
Newer COD aim is so much easier. I'll say that. Like, because if I know if I went back to an older one right now, it'd be a little shaky.
Yeah.
It'd be a little shaky for sure. So newer CODs are for sure a lot easier.
It's a bit wonky.
But
yeah.
What was the next topic, God?
Penguin Z0 and his paranormal video, which we were supposed to talk about paranormal a bit longer.
Did we skipped over that already? Jesus Christ.
He didn't post it yet. So if you follow him on Instagram, he posted that he went ghost hunting, which, if any of you who are watching know me in IRL, it's so weird to say, but if the people who know me IRL that watch, like, know that I fucking love ghosts and ghost hunting. Like, I'm not naive to the fact where I take everything at face value. It's like, oh, there's a ghost, it's spooky. 90% of the shit you see is faked for views, you know? And Charlie went ghost hunting with friends, and he posted that he did, and I'm waiting to see that video drop, because I want to see, because I know he doesn't.
That's going to be a good one. I don't care about paranormal shit either, but I'm for sure interested in that.
He doesn't believe in it, so I want to see what his reactions are going to be.
Oh, no, that's the difference from me and other people. I believe in that shit.
Okay, listen, from experience of being in the field, I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to tell you right now, it's scary your first time 100%, but after you are there for like a couple of hours, you start to get used to it. Yeah. If that makes sense.
You know what made it so bad for me? I think it's my mom was a Christian, right, her whole life.
Yeah, me too.
You know how we believe in angels and demons and shit, right?
Yeah.
It, like, right before I'd go to sleep, some nights she'd just come to me, she'd be like, just remember, did you pray tonight? Because the devil could be right next to you. And and she tucked me in, and I'm just like sleeping, like, damn, there's probably a demon right next to me right now.
Did she ever tell you about La Llorona?
Oh, La Llorona? No, she told me about that shit. No. I told her, shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear nothing. Oh, man. And they came out with a movie about that girl recently, right?
Yeah, not recently. It's old.
That was a couple years ago, yeah.
But, it's part of the Conjuring series.
Yeah, anything scary, man, I'll watch that shit. But when I see, like, anything paranormal, I'm like this, bro. I'm legit. Like, my friends know. We'll go to the movie theaters, bro. I'm such a bitch when it comes to anything paranormal. Like, you know how they had ads before a movie starts?
Yeah.
It was this what's the Tarot, that new movie coming out?
Tarot, yeah.
Yeah, Tarot. And then she just started turning her head, and I just looked this way. I look like this the ad's going on, and I'm just looking this way. I'm like, bro, I'm not looking at that shit, man. No, you got me fucked up.
Your girlfriend's like, what are you doing? You're just like, you're just so beautiful.
You're so beautiful. I don't want her to know I'm a bitch. You're so beautiful, man. I'm not watching that shit, bro. No, yeah. I'll leave that to you. You're the ghost hunter, man.
I mean, you're coming at least once. Listen,
it's gonna be his video, and I'll just be outside waiting for them to come up.
He's gonna be there. If we hit 1,000 subscribers, I will drag his ass to a haunted spot.
That's fair. Y'all get us to 1,000. I'll put a toe inside the fucking building. That's about it. No, I'll do it.
I'll start you light. We'll go to the Terra Vista Cemetery, which I've investigated before.
Start me light.
Yeah. Plus, it's not trespassing because it's a part of like the national park, and you can be there. So like it is like if you're there after hours, it's a bit weird because you're not supposed to be at the park once the sun goes down. Technically, it says it closes at 11. We'll go at like 12. You know.
Yeah,
so if a park ranger pulls up, we just be like, we were making a ghost video. They'll let us go.
Yeah.
You know. Whereas back when I went to Edwin Shaw, the abandoned sanatorium, like that was genuine trespassing, and I got in trouble for it.
What they do to you? What they say? Like you just can't come back or something?
Well, they gave me a ticket for one, and I had to go to court and pay $250 of a trespassing fine.
Oh my god! Yeah. No.
Yeah, and they're like, "What were you doing there?" I was like, "We were looking for ghosts." they didn't believe it at first. I genuinely was like, "No, we're just looking for ghosts." Like, where did you hear about this? So I was like, everybody around's been saying there's a ton of videos saying this place is haunted. You know.
You should have acted possessed. Like
the ghost is telling me to reach. The ghost is telling me to reach for your gun.
Yeah. So we'll do that if we hit 1,000 subscribers for sure. Just get us
and
there.
I'll buy new ghost hunting equipment for it for the full effect.
I'm about to have the fucking Modern Warfare fucking night vision goggles and shit. I'm gonna see that before he sees me, bro. I swear to God.
It's just gonna pan over to you, and it's gonna be like Giovanni, and you're just gonna be like, the goggles are gonna be covering your eyes.
Full fucking gear and shit, bro. Yeah, no, I'm fucking ready for that shit, bro. I'm not going unprepared.
No, you'll definitely feel some things, for sure.
What do you mean by that?
Like presence.
And
the presence of another thing being there. But every time I made a ghost video, I tried to make it as realistic as possible, and I always say it's like at this moment we felt the presence, but it could just be attributed to normal human paranoia, you know.
Like my paranoia be paranoid.
And I would always open every episode. I was like, listen, the only way to truly believe in the paranormal is to experience it. Is to experience it for yourself.
Yeah.
You like, as far as you know, all of this could be fake. I promise you, it's not. But you know, believe what you want. We're here to entertain you. You know.
Hey, just in case we hit 1,000, let's put that at 50,000.
No, we're putting it at 1,000.
Let's get it up there. Let's get it up there. Let's go to 50,000, man.
I'm gonna share some clips with you.
Oh, sweet.
Let me see. I did a repost of it a long time ago, and this is lost media, and it really sucks because when I made my anime series, I was posting it on YouTube, and they took it down. Yeah. So, because you can't post anime content. So all of my ghost videos, and not just that, just videos with friends, are all completely fucking gone, which is tragic. Is this the original? I think this is the original.
Yeah, I see all the ricers.
Alright, check this out. This was the Terra Vista. This is where we would go. Wait, is there a full screen button? Can you hear it?
No, I can't.
Damn.
Nah, this is some eerie shit. Nah, man.
Alright, well, I can't find the full screen button, but this was the opening to it. Look at me with all the gear.
Oh, is that you?
Yeah, did you see all that gear on me?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I had ghost hunting equipment.
Nah, bro, you're wild. This doesn't seem that bad, I'll say that. For me, it gets bad when we're in a house. I think I'm more scared of being in an enclosed area.
True. But this place, the minute you set foot in the cemetery, you feel the temperature drop. Right? Let's see here.
Better hope I don't feel anything. I'm fast as fuck, boy. What the fuck is that in the background? Go back. Look, two dots.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
I have no idea. That's why I posted it. Now, this was Gore Orphanage. Shortly after taking this picture, I heard somebody...
That is a crazy name for a street.
Yeah. As soon as I got done taking this photo, I heard somebody walk up behind me.
Oh, yeah. No.
I freaking sprinted, dude.
What's that?
It's just a bug. Yeah, that's just a bug being caught in the frames of the camera.
That looks like the fucking Attack Titan when he fucking turns...
Yeah. What's this one?
Paranormal, so I fully support
that. Oh, dude, the classic. It's so goofy. Seeking the truth. I think this is just like a little promo. Other YouTube channels have done it.
Damn, Mike, this long ass intro, right?
How legit are they? Or are they just a hoax for views? These upcoming videos will be us seeking answers. I think that was just like a little teaser.
Teasing me, jeez, you were edging me, bro. I'm like, when the fuck am I gonna get scared?
No, it was just spooky text and music to be like, ooh. But yeah, there was one time where we caught music playing.
Yeah.
Just out of nowhere. You know? And I even went as far as pulled up the editing software and played it back on the editing software. And it's like, as you can see, I didn't add any audio to this. There was just music playing.
Yeah.
You know, out of fucking nowhere. God damn, there's a lot of cars on here.
Oh. I know you were this big of a car guy either.
Yeah, always. Dang, bro, look at this dude shredded. Oh, look at this part, completely off topic. Look at this party I went to. We were just driving through, there's just a ton of people, in the way.
Jesus Christ!
This is somebody's backyard.
Fuck.
We were just driving in the grass, the owner of the house is like, yeah, pull the car up, you got those cool lights, we'll just play music through your car.
Oh, that's funny.
That wasn't my car, that was somebody else's car, but, this is Terra Vista, right here. Fucking...
Oh, so there is a building.
Yeah, this was the place I got in trouble at. And this was during the day. Okay. This was during the day. Do you see how the door moves? Did you see that?
No.
Watch towards the bottom of the door. That little door stopper, right?
Oh, yeah, I seen it. Yeah.
Yeah. I literally had just turned around and it did that. There was, no wind or anything. This was, fuck. This was the top of the building, because you could...
You know what I do? You know what I do to, if I were to see some shit and I psych myself out?
Yeah, what?
I start thinking, oh, that's just the door being super heavy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
some crazy shit has to happen. So, look, let me tell you a story. So, it was me and my friend Christian, right? When it was... Oh, your camera died.
Oh, yeah, let me swap... You tell the story while I swap the battery.
Alright. So, it was me and my friend Christian. It's this white guy. And... And he was big into Ouija boards and shit, right?
Hell yeah.
So he pulled not hell yeah, it gets worse. So he pulls up this video. We're at his house. It's mind you, it's I don't forget, it was 5, 6 o'clock. And we're watching this video about this Ouija board and shit. He knows I don't fuck with paranormal shit. So we're watching the video, time passes, and he's like, yo, can you get my keys? Oh yeah, I got you, because we were about to leave. So his keys are in the middle of the table. Middle of the table. And right when I get up, they fucking fall off. And when I'm telling you, I ran so fucking hard, I pushed him out the way. I don't give a fuck. I pushed him because he got in my way. I'm like, nah, fuck out of here. So I pushed him. He had his fucking he had his fucking what's it called? His hips on the table counter.
Yeah.
And then so our friend Salton lived down the street at the time. So I run from his house all the way to Salton's house. And he comes 10 minutes later, and he has a fucking bruised hip. It's all purple. And he's like, bruh, what the fuck was that about? I'm like, no, you know how I am about paranormal shit. I'm not fucking taking no risk, bro. I'm not getting possessed.
See, I'm the opposite, where it's if I see something happen, I walk towards it, and I'm like, okay, how could this have happened a realistic way? And I try to disprove it. Yeah, no.
That's what the...
Oh, that reminds me. That reminds me. When I texted you and I said, Jujutsu Kaisen reminds me of my dreams.
Oh, yeah.
I genuinely... Okay, so, for example, for Gore Orphanage, right? That night that we did that, okay, I heard the person walk up behind me, okay? Before that, and this might still be on my old iPhone. I gotta pull it up and find it. I was sitting in the center of a pentagram by myself in the dark, shut all of the lights off, except for the night vision camera, right? And I had the voice recorder in my hand trying to catch a voice. Didn't catch any voices, unfortunately. But I said, if there's anyone here speaking to the device, and over my shoulder, in the footage you see a smile form, like a grin, and I played it back in slow motion, and you could literally see it form like a in slow mo, and it looks like, and that's all you see is the smile. And I said, and I'm holding the device like this. I was like, speak to the device in my left hand, and it moved from over my shoulder when I said that. Right?
See, I would have felt the presence of that smile.
Sometimes you don't, and that's the thing. So I was the next day I tried to disprove it. I went in the dark trying to recreate it, like maybe it was something with the night vision camera. No, could not get the same result, right? Like I literally went in the cooler with the lights off, and you know how pitch black coolers are with the lights off.
Yeah.
I tried nothing. So that very night, I had a dream. I was walking through the woods. Ashley is calling me. Hello?
Wrap this shit up.
What?
No, Mike, Courtney's having a baby.
That's crazy. I'm doing a podcast right now. Baby! As we're talking about ghosts and spirits. She just hung up. She started spazzing out, and then just hung up.
What the fuck?
Her friend's having a baby, apparently.
Oh, shit. Yeah, congrats.
Congratulations, Courtney. Anyways.
Courtney, if you're watching this, congratulations.
Congrats. So, I'm, like, walking at Gore Orphanage, and there used to be a building there, and it burned to the ground, is the story, right? An orphanage, supposedly. And then they named the street after it, or whatever. So, in the dream, I'm walking in a field, and there's children, like, in the distance, like, behind the tall grass, like, watching me, and, like, old-timey clothes. And then I, like, look up at the tree, and they're sitting in the tree, like, holding on to the tree trunk, like, in the branches looking at me. And that was, like, the first dream, right? I told you about Edwin Shaw, that building I showed you when I was screen sharing with the roof of the hospital. That's the place that has the underground tunnels, okay? So I went there, and then had dreams I was in the tunnels fighting this creature of, like, flesh. It looked like a Jujutsu Kaisen, like, cursed spirit, you know? Like, it literally was like a ball of, like, flesh and, like arms and faces and tentacles, right?
Oh,
and I'm like, it's like, it, like, roll, because the tunnels, like, connect and intersect, and I'm, like, running, and I turn around at the end of the one part of the tunnel where it opens up to, like, a utility maintenance room. Yeah. I'm at the edge of the maintenance room, and it rolls from the one intersection and starts rolling at me, and just, like, the immense pressure of it put me on the ground. I, like, fell to my knees. This is like I was like like, anime moment, you know?
Yeah.
I'm on my knees just from its presence, right? And I was like, no, I can't. And I was like, ah! And I threw my fists on the ground, and just, like, lightning, like, surrounded my vision. And I just, like,
100%.
It came at me, and I just went, like, yeah! And I punched it, and I just saw it go, like, whoom, down the tunnel. And then I woke up.
Deku moment.
I woke up, and that was my fucking dream.
Oh,
right?
Man. Yeah, man, y'all here fucking...
I have...
red flashing their asses.
Right, so that's what I was like. I have dreams like that frequently. One time I had a dream I was private investigator, like an FBI agent or something, investigating a murder at a hotel. Walk into the hotel, there's a pentagram drawn out of the ground in blood, right? And as I'm
Your
taking
dreams
my...
are vivid, dog. My dreams are like...
That's right. When I was telling Freddie about it, he was like, dude, your dreams are like movies.
Yeah, bro. My dreams used to be like movies. Now I'm just like, I eat like a bowl of cereal or some shit.
Then you were I had a dream I ate Fruit Loops.
Yeah, a great time.
So I'm like taking my notes about the crime scene, and then the pentagram of blood, like, sunk downwards, and then, like, you could see the fiery glow of hell coming up from underneath it. And, like, you could, like, see, like, you could tell the glow, like, was from, like, lava and shit. And a female severed head floats up from the center of the portal, and, like, as it's, like, dripping blood, turns and faces...
Call of Duty zombie shit, yeah.
Turns and faces me and screams.
Like, Bro, the way you like turned the head, I thought I was about to start making out with you. Like,
no, it turned at me and screamed, and then I woke up. Right?
Yeah.
I have dreams like that all the time, but I also have had a lot of ghost stories, which we'll talk about later on in different times. But I get sleep paralysis a lot, right?
You get sleep paralysis? So have you had that demon that people be talking about? Like people say there's like a sleep paralysis demon.
I've had multiple sleep paralysis demons.
So what is that like?
It's like,
because I know you can't move, right? You can't move, but you're awake.
It's more than that. In the actual process, scientifically, your body's just shut down. Like whatever, you wake up before your body wakes up is how it scientifically happens. But actually experiencing it, and this is why people affiliate it with paranormal stuff, it feels so much more supernatural in the moment, because not only are you just not moving, but it's like somebody cranked up the gravity to like 100, and then there's just this overwhelming like vibration of your body, and like it feels like the gravity is pushing down on you and vibrating, and like there's you have like this like a effect happening around you as you're like that. And sometimes it's just you can't move and your fear endorphins get triggered or whatever, so your brain starts creating fear because it's an unnatural experience, so your brain's in fight or flight mode, but you can't move,
right
you know. Sometimes it's just that, sometimes you'll see entities. And I actually had sleep paralysis last night, right? But
this
it was
is a normal occurrence for you then.
This is a normal occurrence. I've had sleep paralysis. No. I've had sleep paralysis within a dream, then woken up from that dream, and then within another dream. I've had like dream within dream sleep paralysis, and then actually woke up in sleep paralysis. So the one last night, I was in the woods for some reason, and I had built myself a bushcraft shelter, because I'm good at bushcraft too. Like I can make fucking shelters in the woods. That's the thing I do. I have a lot of hobbies.
Yeah, you for sure do.
I see something and I go, I want to try that, and then I go try it, right? So like when I discovered bushcraft, I started practicing building structures. So anyways, in my dream, I'm in a bushcraft structure and I had a fire going, right? And I'm laying on my side, and the exit of the shelter is right here, and it's just pitch black. Like, that's where the forest would be. It's just pitch black. And I look over my shoulder, and I see a face. Like, just a white, like, barely making out the facial features of the face. Just watching me from the woods as I'm having the sleep paralysis within my dream. Right? So, it's and I, like, can't move, and I'm, like, laying there. And then I fucking actually wake up in my room, laying down, and I still see the face, right?
Yeah.
And I'm freaking the fuck out. You want to know what it is? I'll be right back.
Yeah, this cat.
This was the face!
It was fucking Mario, bro!
This was the face in my sleep paralysis.
I'm dead, bro. That shit was scared the fuck out of me, too.
When I actually snapped out of it, I was like, oh my god, it's just the fucking side of my my Mario shelf.
Oh, no, bro. Man. That's some scary shit to happen, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't had it yet. Thank God. I don't know how I would fucking react. I'd probably fucking pass out.
So, like, your brain will just sometimes make up stuff that isn't there.
Yeah, like you do when you're a kid. Like, when you have, like, a chair or some shit, and then the chair becomes, like, a fucking monster.
Yeah. Which is why paranormal, like, actually experiencing the paranormal, it's, for one, never like the movies, as far as I know. It's never like the movies, and, like, a lot of it can always just be rationally explained.
Yeah.
So one big dream of mine, and I pray that I will get to this moment in my life, is I want to go on tour visiting like all of the most popular paranormal spots in America, right?
Yeah.
But do my own investigation and try to disprove anything that happens there. Like Alcatraz, for example. Like, people go to Alcatraz all the time. Go to Alcatraz, do an investigation, nothing spooky happened. It's all made up for the cameras.
Yeah.
You know, I want to be like the disprove guy.
Yeah. I mean, That you can for sure make a living with that too.
That's a whole another string of content, down the pipeline in my life.
A whole bunch of other shit right there, which he would not be doing with me, because
see, that's the thing. It would be better with you. You gotta have the dude who's scared. You gotta have like.
I am scared all the time, man. I started fucking feeling shit when you was talking about your fucking sleep paranoia. I was looking around. I was like, hold up, bro. I started to feel like the fucking room was going dark. I'm like, nah, man, hold up.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me not. I'll be getting scared. You scared me just with the story, bro.
And that was what was fun about BuzzFeed and the Watchers when they go on ghost investigations, because the one dude does not give a fuck, and the other guy's like, at everything. Hey demons,
you're
it's
the
your boy.
You're the hey demons, it's your boy.
Yeah.
I'm the fucking scared shitless guy. Like I'm looking everywhere, bro. I'm not playing no games.
Yeah.
Yeah. Best believe if we did get a big enough budget and we had like 13 people with us.
I would say the closest realistic one is Mansfield Reformatory in Ohio.
I've heard of that one.
Yeah,
that was the prison, right?
Yeah, you could rent the place out for $3,000 for the night. And
for how much?
$3,000, which is a lot. But if you get a group of people with cameras and everything to like do actually like a production, and they provide pizza, so that's fun.
Oh, heck yeah. Right before you get possessed, here's this fucking
some za.
Yeah, here's some za, bro. I'm going in high as fuck, bro.
No,
I'll be like,
actually,
my boy.
you never want to do that under the influence. As unrealistic as the movies are, you are more open to possession when you're under the influence.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you want to be sober when you're ghost hunting.
I know that. Well, I'm very sober. I'm going so sober. I'm gonna be fucking. What's it called? When you stop drinking.
Celibate?
Be celibate.
Yeah.
That whole 3 months before that shit happens. I'm not playing no games.
Yep. But yeah, that's about all we got for today.
That's our podcast.
That's our podcast. This one is
whatever it is.
I definitely feel like this one is a lot more goofy than the last one.
Yeah. We had we're rubbing our toes in right now, so we gotta our feet in there, and we're doing a lot better. I can see we have made a lot of progress. This one was flowed a lot more.
Yeah, it's a lot easier when there's also like nothing to talk about this week, which was why I was talking about the YouTube drought. There's always like drama that's going on that people are posting about. There's like no drama or anything either.
Yeah, we really had no topics.
Did you watch it?
Last longer.
Did you watch any of the YouTubers I sent you yet?
No, I still haven't. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting.
Well, we're in a drought. You might as well catch up.
Did you know how long I was at work yesterday?
Yeah, I know.
Listen, to all the YouTube watchers out there, fuck everybody that works at my job, man. Oh my God, man. They had me there for a whole 20-hour shift.
Yeah.
20 hours.
I have no money. Oh, I'm calling off today.
God, it's call-offs left and right.
Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, we float a lot better. Goose Cast, Loose Geese, whatever our name is, we'll figure it out for you guys, or you guys give us some suggestions. Man, we love y'all.
Check out Giovanni's channel, gonna be in the description. I'm gonna put my Rumble in the description if you want to check out the anime tier list. And if you do check out the anime tier list, leave a comment, not on Rumble, but on a YouTube video. Hey, do more tier list episodes, because doing that style of content got my other channel taken down, and it was a very depressing time in my life. But I realized I can still do it on YouTube and just chop out the parts that show clips from the shows, so I could just have where I'm talking about it, and then open the episode with, hey, if you want to see us react to this episode of anime tier list, go check out the Rumble, because over there it's good. As much as I hate Rumble, but that's the only place you can do it without paying for it.
Give us a suggestion, man. Whatever y'all want to see, we'll try to pump that content out there.
Peace out, Girl Scouts.